Well, we're taking a look here, right-hand side of your screen is, of course, Blackhand Overlord hovering Lucario, maybe trying to make a decide if they're going to jump over to Machamp. Book locks in the Cinderace, and of course, Elo, Slashcan, and Curios. Curios not on Venusaur, electing to go with the Alolan Ninetales this time around. IX Gaming, on the other hand, no real changes. I think the real toss-up here is Ring going to be on the Blastoise, or they're going to find themselves in the jungle, maybe with the Sword. We're going to find out Curios switching it up and goes with Blastoise there in the last.
Okay. Interesting. A last-minute Blastoise swap here from Curios as well. So we're going to see Rin and Curios probably both head down into that bottom path right at the beginning of the game. Slight difference in build, by the way. Rin opting into the Focus Band, where Curios has dropped that item instead in favor for the special attack specs. So you look forward to seeing Curios try to find a lot of early goals to make sure that their damage is boosted quite a bit for the late game. Those held items that you can have access to stack up to 6 scores as your max amount of damage. They scale up quite a bit, and Blastoise is a special attack damage dealer, just like the video games.
As Nudo is just trying to build up and take over the game. Here we go, Overlord and OG working through. Overlord gets the KO there, that's huge, more points going in up top. Blackhand really putting the screws to IX Gaming early in this one. Yeah, they force out the eject button from Curios early, which might be relevant here as this engage is about to start. But here comes Book, and they're going to rely on them to do damage. Lucario getting KO on Wartortle. That's huge. OG feeling it. Big Unite move finds Nudo right into the heart as Overlord comes through. KO streak a 2 for the Book. Holy smokes. That flaming pirate ship wheel just decimating the squad here. And now Overlord getting into the mix as well, getting some KOs. But it's clutched out by IX Gaming is the Dreadnought. Blackhand, how did that happen?
That happened because OG stayed up way too long. They were in there, they shoved Blackhand just far enough away, gave the clearance room for Rin to come back in and made that situation a flip where it should have been an easy secure on the other side. Noodle launches in a Unite move, can't close the gap on Overlord, but they're still gonna try.
Big Unite move, gonna fire through, see if it finds its mark. Keeps old Blissey from scoring. Pikachu forced to just, tossing the egg bombs. KO on Nudo, back the other way. KO streak a 2. Finds Slashcan, absolutely feeling it with these egg bombs, and that opens up the gate for a 22-point overdunk in the bottom path. It's absolutely depleted. Slashcan playing very far forward. Overlord coming in for the support. That's an egg bomb, and now that's an E-speed back through Rin. Rin taking huge amounts of damage here, and they're forced to retreat. Oh, but here comes Elo with the Unite move, going to try and pull the squad through. Both Hoopas are unbound here as Book comes through, and they're going to try eye down their first target. OG on the backside, they're going to push him through. Nudo gets a KO on the Hoopa. They're working through back forward as Overlord's just trying to find their E-speed resets. Unite move by Curios. They're trying to find a target there as well, but there's somebody down so low as Overlord is taken out, and now IX Gaming is all over this Dreadnought here, and it's up to Blackhand to close the difference. Here comes Book. They're hanging out there, watching for the opportunity. Blitz Assistance comes through and gets everybody. That's a Unite move by Rin, though, and the Dreadnought is leashed back and reset as the KOs are starting to come in. Nudo finds another one. 2 players down for Blackhand, and now IX Gaming finds the pressure on Slashcan. Goodbye. What did you even think as Nudo saw that and just saw another tick on the stat sheet, and just an absolute clinic down here on the beach. Rin already level 13, getting a good crop of those bees there and a good look. Overlord's working through, trying to get bees back on the other side as the Hoopa and OG reset there. And now the chase is on as Retsu and OG want the KO. They get it. Overlord can't make it out in time as all of Blackhand is retreating back down the top path because all the points are raiding in the bottom one.
IX Gaming's composition much better at flipping these objective Pokemon. Nudo does so much damage, but you see here they're trying to go as close to the top here to avoid the camera and try to get a sneaky back cap. They are going to be there completely alone. That's another 100 points going in for IX Gaming.
Yeah, and I don't think Blackhand is paying attention. They're not going to see that thing go in, and it's going to land right there. Unite move, the Hoopa is unbound as Slashcan tries to pull everybody through. Elo tries to pull everybody through, but they're so low on HP, they're getting chased here. Curio's trying to hold it down up front as Overlord is low as well. That's a Unite move that just clips in, doesn't catch anybody. Jungle Book comes through. No, it's KO Trigger 2 for Rin. They're able to close it out on 2 players as the Nudo finds the Overlord, and they're chasing through Curios as there's 2 players down for IX, 3 players down for Blackhand, but IX is all over the Zapdos. They're going to try and flip this thing before Blackhand can get into the mix, but here comes Slashcan. They're going to look to see if they can make some heroics. Nudo is sussing them out. They're diving in. They're going to get that KO too easy as Zapdos comes in, but that bought a lot of time. Is Elo going to be able to save the company? No, because Nudo absolutely removes them from the map. No problem. IX Gaming finally closes one out here on Blackhand, and they look poised to take game number 1.
All right, IX Gaming goes up 1-0 in your series. Phenomenal team fight, just executed so well there. 1v1 fights going well across the board, but what I really want to give credit to is a two-step process. Pika doing a max range Bliss assistance all the way onto Rin, which gave Rin that extra bit of speed and damage they needed to launch forward, eject button in, get a Unite move that took out Slashcan, a Rapid Spin that took out Elo, and then they followed up trying to hunt down Jungle Book. So Curios was just left alone in the Zapdos pit trying to take these 1v1s. Not enough to take the entire game. Fantastic work of Pika and Rin to be able to do that job they needed to get done, and that was KOing one by one every member of Blackhand, which meant Zapdos was left completely undefended. They secure that, they secure the goals, they secure game 1. Overlord gonna be one to try to take the sword into that engage. Maybe they think it's gonna give them the advantage they need to stop Nudo's reign of terror in this top path and these early flanks.
I love seeing it. I love watching Blackhand try some new things here. And Overlord getting to flex on some different Pokemon is always a treat to watch as well. Overlord just hanging out. We got a little action in the bottom path here as Book is taking care of this Corphish and the Hoopa downstairs. Blackhand getting 2 KOs there. KO streak of 2 for the Squirtle. Are you kidding me? Blackhand just getting, or excuse me, IX Gaming just getting numbed up. No, we're not switching sides. Here we go. Blackhand getting KO'd. KO streak of 3 for Nudo. That's what we call not great, friend.
Yeah, Blackhand with a great engage. They find themselves 2 KOs, and they get another one in this top path because they know Nudo is not here. If they know Nudo's not here, then the aggression can come in from the side of Blackhand. So great work there. However, Nudo not being there means they were downstairs getting 3 KOs. So IX Gaming, 3 is a higher number than 2. You love to see it.
Yeah, they're going to see if they take this hyperspace hole through. Overlord decides to hang out up top and not let OG get anything for free. Here comes Book. They're going to try and find their first KO. They do. They find it. It's on the War Turtle. That's a great target. That's Rin going down early. Slashcan going to posture around Dreadnought. Just chip in, auto attack. Let's see what we can do. Is Overlord's waiting for the express train? No, it's another bait as they're sticking all over OG, not getting them any free reign in the top path. And all of Blackhand is still hanging out. Are we waiting for the third hyperspace hole to come through to get Overlord down to that bottom path? Nudo playing forward, Pika getting chipped in. We're seeing some action. Finally, Overlord comes through. They're going to try and jump on the squad here and find a target. It's the War Turtle. They jump right in. They're all over. Dreadnought is just eviscerated. War Turtle takes the KO there, or takes the Dreadnought. Is Overlord still playing forward? They're going to try and find another one as their Nudo has 2 KOs back the other way. Yes, that's the Blissey finding the mark, and IX Gaming really holding it down here in game 2. Yeah, but Blackhand down an Overlord here. IX Gaming has got to feel good about the position. Left side team takes it. That's a Unite move again by the Blastoise, picking up the Bliss assistance as well. Curios, and they're trying to find a KO. They do. That's Retsu going down on the Hoopa as Curios retreats and trying to support Slashcan as Rin's really putting the pressure on moving forward. Nudo gets a KO, or working on a KO as the Blastoise takes out the Blissey. They're still working through on Curios. Now Nudo gets their second KO, of course, and there's more points that are just going to rain in here unless Book can stop it. Book and Elo into the mix. They're trying to work through and forcing out IX Gaming. The Unite move doesn't find a home here as Blackhand's trying to push back into IX Gaming. Finally, the Hoopa goes down to the Aegis Slash here. OG just scoring points up top for free 99, no problem, as here comes Nudo. Jungle Book is low. They're going to have to get out of here. Blastoise gets a KO. Nudo gets a KO. And now IX Gaming is just sliding this thing harder and harder with 2 minutes and 52 left.
Some nice KOs there from Blackhand. I actually really like that engage that they just went with. That gave Jungle Book level 13. That's going to be matching up to, unfortunately, 3 Pokemon on the side of IX Gaming. So the level lead has been just through the roof. OG, yet again, just playing so well in Lucario, landing great KOs, getting in a ton of scores. And Nudo and OG are both going to be level 14 before this Zapdos starts.
Oh, here comes Blackhand. They're engaging early. Elo's gets taken out. I mean, that Rapid Spin just nasty with that Water Spout. Just so much damage as Elo just gets removed from the map in short order here. Book running up, going, nope, running back. And they're going to have to try and intercept this Rotom as IX Gaming is just going to hang out and see if they can convert on it here. And they're crashing the goal zone. They believe in their level advantage here, and Book and Curios are going to work through the Rotom as quickly as they can.
Yep, exactly. Them just even being there threatens that Nudo goes down here could be catastrophic. Their respawn timer is going to be huge. They're forced to use the Unite move just to stay up.
Wide guard comes out, Curios trying to find OG. OG ripping through Curios with a couple E-speeds. And that's a Bone Rush little coming through, as there's the Hoopa trying to find Rin. Rin's low as well, they're pushing forward. No KOs down yet. Strong reset there by IX Gaming. That's a Unite move that catches 4 players, are you kidding me? The Bliss Assist on Curios comes back the other way, but of course Rin has a Bliss Assist of their own. They're rapid spinning water spouting. They're trying to find some KOs. They need to close the door on some of these players. There goes Elo. The Hoopa takes out their opposing, and we're watching through as, is that Nudo goes down to the Blissey. That's huge. Retsu's getting worked on as well. Retsu's so low. Retsu gets KO'd, but the Blissey as well. And now Jungle Books tries to find OG as OG's forced to retreat, and Blackhand's gonna flip this thing. OG's just hanging out. Are they gonna try and prayer Unite move? Jungle Book eyes down OG. They're gonna get this KO. Yes, Blastoise sorts it out on the Lucario to close the door. Is Zapdos gonna go down? Seal it up, please, Blackhand. As they do, and those goal zones are unlocked, and it's Hundo Burger time. Straight ducats.
No, Blackhand may have been behind this entire match. However, in these last moments, they win an incredible team fight. I really do think it started off with Nudo utilizing that Unite move there at the end just to stay up. They didn't have it for a big team fight, and that means that Rin and Nudo weren't able to combine to find the KO on Jungle Book. Jungle Book was able to utilize their speed, get away from the rapid spin damage, and actually stay up and running. Rin does KO Curios, but Jungle Book is a level 15 Cinderace. That is not to be messed with. Great team fight from Blackhand. Blackhand had a great team fight scenario across the board. Retsu was able to get a great reset onto a couple of people. As soon as Blastoise came out, Pikatif and Blastoise combined for a Bliss Assistance, utilizing that move. But Curios holds on to their Unite move, their Hydro Typhoon, waiting until the last possible minute to use it. When they used it, not as many buddy barriers to counter it. And then boom, the rest was Jungle Book and Overlord's job to do the damage, and they did. Overlord with 80k damage on that sword.
I mean, it's looked good, right? They 2-0'd when they were playing Venusaur, and they lost their first game when they were playing Blastoise, right? So if we're going like sheer numbers across the board, Venusaur technically gets the tip of the cap. Now, how does that actually play out in real time? Well, we're about to find out here, because it's Game 3 for a bracket reset if you're IX Gaming, and of course, it's Game 3 for another win if you're Blackhand. Good set of experience for Rin, and that's who you want it early as well, since Nudo is already pretty well fed. The Razor Leaf comes through, and they're trying to push through. Curios is getting so low, they get KO'd by the Hoopa, and now it's Elo trying to hold it down, but here comes Book. They're going to try and swing things the other way here, as they're kicking into this other squad. Nudo playing very far back, nobody down yet for IX Gaming, as here comes Blackhand trying to put the pressure on, stem the bleeding a little bit. Slashcan playing very far forward. Hoopa gets a KO on the opposing Hoopa. A good little look as Retsu goes down for IX Gaming. Yeah, IX Gaming is already showing up to Dreadnought here, but look where Jungle Book is. They're trying to get more experience, as they look like they've kind of given up on the Dreadnought a little bit. They're going upstairs. Nudo seals that up. This is a little Unite move action coming through, so OG goes in for the reset there through the hyperspace hole, and Overlord is working down to protect this goal zone. Is it not long for this world? Are they actually going to close it out? Nudo comes through. They're the ones holding a big pocket change here, and they don't get it done, as OG is just watching, and they're going to try to steal the road. They do right under Book's nose and get the KO. Was that a close combat too?
I have to imagine that hyperspace hole was there for Pikatif to return to. Must have get stopped by something. OG wants to get these 40 points in so bad. Jungle Book has been stopping them constantly. Nudo with a very close backdoor score here. 40 points going into this goal zone.
Getting chunked in, but the fight is breaking out. Blackhand has the positional advantage forward here, but they might get backdoored by Nudo. Well identified by Elo as they get that KO huge on Nudo. Don't let them take the backdoor and get the KOs that way. Left side team takes it. Overlord seals up the Dreadnought. That's a great. Venusaur getting the KO on Lucario. They're pushing up. Cinderace in the mix now. Book getting a KO on Blissey, and they're going to be able to do some damage here on this goal zone here. Bang! It is absolutely decimated as Curios and company are still pushing forward. Overlord wants more action. Their sword needs to sheathe in the body of these Pokemon. Venusaur actually gets credit on the KO for Nudo here, and now IX Gaming's pushing the other way, and if I'm Blackhand, I'm getting out of there right now. Blissy's down, which means no Bliss assistance is ready for another 9 seconds. They're pushing through, and they're going to try and find Retsu's getting absolutely melted. They're gone. The Blissy gets a KO there. Nudo's just hanging out. They're trying to get some experience somewhere, but Overlord susses them out, and they're put the chase on. Elo's trying to get there, and OG's just hanging out. But here comes Rin. That's a good player, and that's somebody getting there. Curios is in the mix. They haven't used their Unite move yet, I don't think. They get the Bliss assistance from short order. They're trying to put that damage in. Unite move comes through. They clutch it out. Black Gaming, Blackhand gets the Zapdos, and they have the goal zones open. They need to score here, and that's off the back of the Bliss assistance. Venusaur able to get that with the Unite move, and now they're just raining in the points. This lead's going to stretch like taffy, 351 to 320, but that might be 80 back the other way, 451 to 400. This thing is razor thin.
Razor Thin is exactly right. 1 minute left on the clock. 451 for Blackhand, 400 for IX Gaming. They're about to get the warning. They're in the lead, but they know that it's not a huge lead. Right now, IX Gaming knows that it's not over 100 points in the difference. They know that they can do it. Retsu is hanging out with 40. They must know. They must have their Unite move ticking up close by. They want to utilize that to bring the entire squad down to that goal zone. Give them one last chance at getting points in here. IX Gaming playing for their tournament life, and their tournament life could only be 30 seconds left, or it could be a reset of a best of 3.
35 seconds. Oh, Slash Can going to try and get the cheeky back cap. They're going for it. They see everybody. They have all the eyes on the prize here, and IX Gaming can't do anything about it. They have to try and score. They just have to get more points in. The fight is breaking out. We're working through. Plus 100 from the Bliss, and we just saw that happen. That's a big pedal dance getting right in the middle here. The Unite moves are starting to fly. Blastoise Unite move pushing back the other way, but there's 3 players down for IX Gaming, 2 down for Blackhand, and Overlord is taking over here. 4 players down. 8 seconds left on the clock. Heavy is the hand. Heavy is the crown, and now heavy are their pocketbooks as they just won themselves $1,000 and won themselves the G4 Unite Series number 2. What a play by Blackhand, back-to-back winners.
Heavy is the hand.